Welcome to session 2 of Consumer Protection. Today we'll be dealing with Consumer Protection Act 1986. First we'll deal with the basic objective of this act, why this act has been launched by the government. It seeks to provide better protection of the interest of consumers. It aims to provide a speedy and simple redressal, that is quick justice to consumer grievances. So whatever complaints are being filed by the consumer of being exploited by any shopkeeper, any businessman, so according to this act they can file a complaint and they can get a speedy justice, quick redressal of their grievances. So they can file a complaint as per the three-tier quasi-judicial system of the judiciary. The first is district forum. So the very basic level where they can file a complaint is at the district level. If the businessman is found guilty, there is a compensation which is less than 20 lakhs. When the grievances are not addressed over here or solved, they move on to the next level, that is State Commission, where the compensation for the businessman who is found guilty of misconduct is 20 lakhs to 100 lakhs. And if the grievances are not addressed over here or redressed over here, it moves to the next final level, that is the national level or the National Commission, which is at Delhi. And there the businessman is compensated with a fine of or with a penalty of more than 100 lakhs. So as per this act, under these three levels, the consumer grievances are redressed and the penalty is imposed on the businessman who is found guilty. I hope this Consumer Protection Act is clear to you and the three-tiered quasi-judicial system is also understood. Next I move on to the various consumer rights. There are in total 6 consumer rights. As you can see, the first is right to safety, right to choose, right to be heard, right to be informed, right to seek redressal, and right to consumer education. So first I will discuss right to safety. This is the right to be protected against the marketing of goods which are hazardous to life and property. For example, electrical appliances. So whenever you go to purchase an electrical appliances, say for electric bulb or any electrical appliances, you see on the packet or on top of the packet you see that it is written tested OK. When you found that, you are sure that whenever I will bring that appliance or bring that gadget and use it, so it is like safe. For example, gas cylinder, if not sealed properly, it may cause injury to life and even death. Then the medicines that we are using. So right to safety in these commodities play a very important role. Next is right to choose. So every consumer has right to choose. The consumer should be assured access to various variety of goods in this competitive market at various competitive prices. Therefore, according to the purchasing power, the consumer may go for the choice of the product which suits his purchasing power. This requires free competition in the market. If enough varieties of products at competitive prices are available in the market, consumers have the opportunity to make a free choice. Next is right to be heard. The consumer has the right to register his dissatisfaction or his grievance at appropriate forums. So I have already discussed the 3 forums: district forum, state forum and the national forum, where any consumer can lodge his grievance and claims of consumers must be heard and considered. Next, right to be informed. The consumer has the right to be informed about the quality, quantity, potency, purity, standard and price of the goods he intends to purchase. It is the responsibility of the manufacturer and distributor to give complete information about the product, including its ingredients, date of manufacture, technical specification. For example, when we go to purchase a medicine, we see the composition, and if we are allergic to some of the composition, then we ask the person who is selling the medicine. Next, the strength, the durability, serviceability and reuse value of the product. The side effects and risk in the use of product. Such information would enable the consumer to intelligently exercise his decisions to buy the product. Right to information means to protect the consumer from deceptive advertising, misleading labeling and warranties. Whenever we see an attractive ad and we rush to the market, we see something different when we use that product. So that is why right to be informed, that means we should be completely aware, or we should be completely informed by the shopkeeper about the product. Right to seek redressal, the fifth right. It means the right to get claims and complaints settled against manufacturer or sellers due to unfair trade practices and exploitation by them. The consumer has been granted the right to redressal if the performance quality of the product is unsatisfactory. The product must be repaired, replaced or taken back by the seller. If it is found defective, the right to seek redressal will reduce post-purchase doubts and grievances of consumer. And the last is right to consumer education. According to this right, the consumer must be made aware of his rights and the remedies available under different laws. This will help make consumer conscious and protect themselves against frauds by businessmen. An ignorant consumer cannot escape cheating and will not come forward to seek redressal against malpractices by the seller. So consumer education in today's competitive market is very necessary, so that every consumer, every individual is aware of their rights. So with this, we come to the end of this chapter. Thank you.